Look at those bad boys.
Oh, okay. Now this has just got that much harder. How are they
Show
gonna
me the
stop?
monks.
Like I talked about this earlier, but how are you gonna stop elite war elephants?
Need the monks.
And
Send
he's
them in.
actually, I think he's got the economy for it. No, he doesn't. He's got no food. Okay, scrap that, Ethan. That bad idea. He's got 19 cavalry units. 20 camels is not going to win you the game, but looks like Rats is going to sling him food. And Gary now up to Imperial Age as well. What's he gonna do? Eagles to flood their trade, I suppose? But there's so many castles in the way.
Oh, dang, running from the siege onager. Running from... Yeah, you know that part where you're running from the siege onager? You forgot the part where you run from the siege onager rather than stop and take it to the face. But, whatever.
Yeah. Nikov's Siege Onager micro is really good though. This game has been quite impressive. He's made the most of his Siege Onagers. He's gotten a lot of good shots. And now look how they're just counter pushing. Like, they push up the top, and once the army up the top is depleted and they know they're not going to get pushed back, then they go for the bottom and they continue to take down Ding's castles. So this is really, really good for them. It's like baby steps. It really is. It's baby steps right now.
2 steps forward, 1 step back, and that 1 step back currently is on the north side, where finally these war elephants are making their mark on the game here, to some extent. But here's all these rams pushing forward on the castle of Tammy, who's already lost a whole bunch of them. Doesn't look like he's in position to save this one either. Or either. Whichever you prefer.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Need some siege here from the north, though, to take down some of these castles that are coming up here from Nikov. Right in the middle of this kind of area they've been fighting over for so long.
But Gary's gonna do sneak boost, I think, and he's gonna bust through the trade through eastern side, or try to. Yeah.
Kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet, to be honest.
Yeah, he's making monks. Oh, wow. No, he's just making monks. Like, I'm seeing 6 monasteries now. Too many monks for Gary, walking all the way across the map to convert those elite war elephants. I thought he was going eagles because he had so many barracks, but I guess not. And everyone's just so close to being popped that this game is so close, so close.
I'm surprised Nikov hasn't tried to cut, since he's already got siege onagers, and get some mangonels somewhere on the trade line here.
I don't think he wants to open it up there. If they do open it up, it's going to be somewhere safer, like the top right-hand side.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere. It doesn't take that much for him to do it right now, I think.
Yeah, it's just that if they open up another spot, that means another spot they might potentially have to defend. Because if you look at it, Rats has got paladins there, and Eason, well, mainly they're worried about Rats if they open on that side, and Gary's not that well defended either. And Rats is doing a bombard tower push. Okay. Cannon, bombard tower push.
Yeah, you can see these elephants starting to get converted a little bit here at the north side.
Yeah, and Nikov's just defending Gary's base rather with some siege onagers. But he's got to be careful. But Gary's about to lose a castle, and Nikov's not reacting with those siege onagers because he's busy microing on the other side.
There are a ton of barracks there for Gary. Maybe pop out the army when he's ready. What he's ready for right now is converting these war elephants.
He's got
FedEx
200
as well.
pop, but... Ah, it looks like Nikov deleted off those lumber camps. Would you look at that?
Aww.
But FedEx
liked
still has
them.
like 5 in the trade, so, you know. And Ding going completely into Halbs now. He's only got 2 castles left. So FedEx is still in a better position, I think, because of those extra castles he had. And still has.
Tough here at the south side to try to hold this with just basically Halbs and Paladins. Ding no longer able to really bring the DPS without the castles, obviously.
But Gary's still not contributing much to the other team either. He's just making monks right now. And potentially Trebs. And defending back at home because Rats is pushing hard right now. And Rats could get into their trade at this rate. I mean, Rats is just... He's throwing in Paladins on the other side, but I really think Gary should have gone for the Elite Eagles that he was planning on doing and getting Nikov to cut through so that they could just run right into the trade of the Hong Kong team. Because the longer this drags on, I think the more dangerous it gets for the Argentinian team right now.
Yeah, there are a bunch of Halbs here that Gary's got. Let's see what sort of army they're considering committing here to the Gary's base here. But it seems that Argentina's really starting to take hold in the middle.
Yeah, I would have said that, except I said that like 5 times.
Yeah,
and each time they've gotten pushed back.
Still so many monks here up to the north that are going to be able to convert these war elephants. It's open here, open in Gary's base, but there's nothing like waiting in the wings to run in and do a bunch of damage, get on the trade.
Yeah, Rats is probably thinking of sending in Paladins, but Gary's got those Halbs there, and on top of that, I don't know. I don't think they can afford to move units from the center. That's the biggest thing. Like, if Mundi could redirect, maybe, some of his Paladins, that would be nice. Or not Paladins, his Plumes, but I don't think they can afford to.
Mongols just making such a big difference. Once again, you saw the Siege Onagers wiping out the Shokunnu army there.
And those war elephants keep getting converted. I mean, Gary's just converting them with his monks. Still on 191 pop, I don't know, it seems to be all eco to me, but they still need FedEx to delete off those lumber camps in the middle of their trade, and then they'll have really, really nice smooth trades. Pretty sure that's about it though. Like, literally, it's just that one lumber camp in the middle of the trade, in the middle of the map from FedEx.
Rats with some hand cannons now, but he hasn't been able to kill off the Siege Onager with the bombard cannons. So that's what he needs to keep those HCs alive. Here in the middle. Slowly making their way north. It's the Argentinian team. Look at all these Paladins from 1. Yeah, all these Shokunnus firing away. Need to bring the monks up here. There they come from Gary to start converting some of these war elephants as they get closer and closer to the kind of conglomerate of castles here to the north for the Hong Kong team. From the south, Ding is rebuilt his Shokunnu army for like the 8 millionth time. Hopefully he won't lose it to Siege Onagers.
I love how this game's been going on so long that your voice is actually starting to crack.
That's because my mouth is dry. I am dehydrated.
Might be the Bud Light you drank instead of water.
Maybe Bud Light you drink instead of water. That's my impression of you.
Okay, that was super mature of you. Anyway, the monks from Gary continuing to convert elephants and heal up the elephants that he's converted. And Nikov with an endless supply of gold. Looks like Ding's finally got gold again and some castles to make some Chuko Nu. And I see X's everywhere. Looks like Rats has finally gotten into their trade, but that has actually made FedEx delete off those lumber cabs. So hallelujah for something. Gary continuing to defend on the other side, and looks like Bangada in the middle of the trade from Nikov. Good job, man. He's killing so much.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Does that mean the
I don't know
game's
how
gonna
he got
be
there.
over?
I mean, I literally
He cut-
he cut through the
Yeah.
forest. Yeah. And that's gonna help the push a lot as well. It means they're so distracted.
Hopefully
Because Mundi's
distracted
gonna have
enough
to
that
go
they'll
do
just
that.
like type 2 G's next to each other and hit enter.
Yeah, I don't think they're that distracted, but that's a lot of dead trade for them. Rats barely did anything to the trade in comparison.
Yes.
And they're asking for elite eagle warriors from Gary or plumed archers. He needs food. Yeah, he's getting some food, and now he should be able to go eagles.
Why are you always ahead of me?
Hacks? He's getting the elite eagle upgrade now, so... It looks like Ding's counter pushing on the other side. I don't know. This game is so back and forth. So back and forth. It's hard to say.
I'd prefer it just went forth.
Me too, but you know, you can't pick and choose like that, you know? It doesn't work.
Siege Onager. I love Siege Onagers. They're so fun. They're such a fun unit. Look at all those fiery balls flying through the air. What
I
could
think
be
you've
better?
reached the point where you're no longer sane.
No, I think I got this.
Okay.
Paladins! Paladins coming from
Paladins?
Rats here. But not getting
Well,
on
it's
the
been a while
Siege
since they've
Onager.
been coming.
Oh, Paladins dying to Siege Onagers.
I would say that's depressing. Because that's kind of depressing.
Nikov is going to like almost an entirely Siege Onager army composition, and I think that is the best possible idea.
Of course you do. Because it's a Black Forest way of playing it. But no, it's pretty effective here, and he's got a lot of gold as far as I can tell. No, he actually has no gold left. Well, looks like he's spending all his gold, which is not a bad thing. And what's Gary doing now?
Chilling. Waiting for
He's
elephants to
making
come.
eagles from like one barracks.
Knowing his
Oh,
teammates got
man.
this shit on lockdown.
Yeah, I think
Convert those elephants, dude. I want to hear some Wololos.
yeah, from FedEx. From who? I only see like one monk.
What happened to Gary's monks?
I think they died.
Well, how could you let them die? Oh, they're chilling under the bombard towers, all three of them.
Oh yeah, I see them now. They're dying to Shukonu.
Oh.
Looks like Gary's busy defending on the other side of the map. Okay, yeah, he's woken up now. Oh good. Gary's now making elite eagles to flood into the base of, I don't know where. They're elite, they're fully upgraded, and they're heading towards a fight. That's all I know.
This may as well have been a Black Forest game at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that stable from Easton. Yeah. Get it done.
No comment.
Yeah, why is Rat's population so low? That makes me sad.
He's sleeping.
Well, I would like to be sleeping too, but you don't see me doing that, do you?
No, we don't. Thank you for your sacrifice comment.
Yes. Shokunes are such a good unit on hills. It's my expert analysis.
I think that's about as expert as we're gonna get right now. The game is starting to wear me down as well. Just a little.
Nikov changed from Siege Onager to Siege Ram. That's a big mistake. Siege Onagers are what you want, dude. You don't want these stupid Siege Rams. What are they gonna do? Die to Chokunus? Come on, get out of here. Oh, he does have some Siege Onager. There he goes. Look at them run away. Cowering in
Obviously,
fear.
he's not just gonna go for Siege Rams. He's not that foolish.
Yes, that would be quite foolish.
Okay, well, I think he just wants to really take down all those buildings at the top, which are denying them of access to the trade, but it looks like... no, Rat's still unable to do anything there. And he also needs to take down the bombard towers from Rats. That's what the Rams are for. There's too many bombard towers from Rats for them to push in. I think what he should try and do is sneaky cut through again.
You know, it's a big mistake playing Black Forest without a Siege Onager Civ.
You know what's an even bigger mistake?
What?
Playing Michi free-for-all without a Siege Onager Civ.
Well, yeah.
I
That is
did
a
that
big
because I
mistake.
didn't know what Michi was.
You know what's even worse than that? Playing
What?
Forest nothing without a Siege Onager Civ. Do I win the prize?
I think you do. I
Sick.
don't know if there's a prize, but
Yo, what happened to like all the stuff that Argentina had in the middle of the map?
it died.
Well, why did it die? How can this game end if it's gonna die?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I love how you're struggling now. You're just like, ugh.
Why is this not over?
I don't know.
This is like,
But we should... What happened to being the consummate professional?
that guy left. He's not here anymore.
Okay. Really? That's all you got?
Well, it's tough. This game's never gonna end. This is worse than Game 1. Game 1 was pretty awful, but Game 1 ended after... No, I can't actually say it. This is way better than Game 1. Game 1 was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man. Well, at least it's not lagging as much this game.
That's what I'm saying. God, but Nikov is just able to be so strong here. Siege Onager's such an advantage. Ugh. I don't like the way that Eason is trying to use these war elephants.
I don't like the way that this game is going on forever, but it is, and FedEx is losing ground, so that's not good, but on the other hand, Juan's got like 50 billion stables forward now, and Rats rather is unable to push at all. And what is Gary doing now? He's making a lot of halves and eagles, and it might be a counter push by Gary on the other side. He's actually got 5 Krebs trapping down the bombard towers of Rats, and I'm wondering if he's going to go for the trade on that side instead. It could potentially work out because eagles are really good actually at killing off trade as well. And looks like FedEx is going to try and push on the other side as well. So they're going to push up on the right-hand side and the left-hand side and go straight for the trade. Otherwise, this game will never end. I think the Argentinian team has recognized that. So no longer going to focus just on the middle. Where's Juan's army? Wait, what just happened to everything?
It
Well, they
died.
looked away. Okay.
Orange is too strong with his super awesome war elephants being super awesome.
Okay.
Man, look how close the scores are for the Hong Kong team. That's like pretty cool, I guess.
Yep.
I like numbers. Expert analysis. That's why they bring me in here. Oh yeah, look at this FedEx pushing with these bombard towers and scorpions. Get it?
Yeah, they're getting pushed back in the middle, but who gives a damn about the middle anymore? It's all about the edge of the map and trying to get into the trade now.
Oh man,
Although,
he's got
I don't know what
eagles.
Gary's doing with the eagles.
Like a boss.
It looks like it's going to be up to Juan and Nikov just to hold in the middle while FedEx pushes up the top and Gary pushes up the left-hand side. Looks like Gary's getting pushed back though, so Rats is going to focus now on the left-hand side and defending there, which leaves Juan and Nikov with a bit of breathing room. Juan's been constantly popped this game though. He's got 5k gold. What the hell? He just slung it all. Okay, so he's slinging FedEx, I think. Gary's got 9.7k gold. What the hell is this game? Oh my god. I
Yeah.
don't even...
I think if I sent them a message, they'd agree to call it a draw. 2.5 to 2.5.
I'm sorry to destroy your dreams. No.
I mean, these guys have to like need to go to bed at some point, right?
Not really. Juan doesn't sleep at this time.
Oh.
Just think of a time when humans don't sleep, and that's when Juan sleeps.
That's an oxymoron, or a paradox, or a... I forget what it's called.
Juan doesn't sleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Towers
I'm
and
pretty sure.
scorpions. Now, what's the stone price at these days? It's only 572. This game hasn't gone on long enough.
Meh. It's not that bad. Could be worse. They're asking for more siege onages from Nikov in the middle of the map. And it looks like... What was that sound? Ding is trying to push through the bottom left-hand side with lots of siege rams as well. FedEx is getting cleaned up with all those paladins from Eastern coming through. Not really able to do anything there, and oh my god, the mess of bodies there. How many units have died so far? Let me check. Because I have nothing better to do.
Yes.
Kills... Okay, Nikov has 1,771 74 kills, it's kind of racking up. 658 losses. Or FedEx has got
Tammy.
1,661 kills and 1,000 deaths about there. For Juan, he's got about 1,000 kills and 1,000 losses, pretty much even. Gary's got 96 kills and 502 losses. Basically, everyone's died a lot and killed a lot, except for Gary and... yeah, Gary.
Ding, trying to break through these walls down the middle. Also gonna get some bombard towers
Yeah.
up from Rats. See how long it takes for Arge to react. If they don't react quick enough, there's a ton of Chokanu's there that could get right in on the trade carts. That would be ideal for them. And then Gary would have to use his 10k gold.
Oh, God forbid he has to use his 10k gold.
Yeah, it's at this point, like, if someone kills every trade cart, it's still not GG because everyone has ridiculous amounts of gold stockpiled. I love when you get to that point of the game.
It's mainly the Argentinian team that has insane amounts of gold, but
Tammy's got 5k here.
Yeah.
Ah, here come the siege onagers, dying to the bombard tower. Juan putting a bunch of bombard towers up himself to stem the tide here a little bit, protect that trade. But Paladin's coming in now from Rats, and it's the Hong Kong team that is having enough of this bull crap here. Oh, they're going for it.
Really? Enough of the bull crap.
Okay, bullshit there, I said it.
Can't believe you said that. How could you say that on stream?
I don't know, I'm a bad person.
Okay.
Tammy just trying to get those Chokanu's to the south onto the trade line. Paladin's in here as well.
I'm pretty sure Jeanette's eating lunch now. Anyway, Nikov trying to get through the top, so he's gonna make a run straight for the trade with all those Mangadai and just allow them to push through the middle a little. Meanwhile, Juan is... Oh, wow. Okay. Their trade is in danger. Like, Paladins and Chuko Nu, and yeah, I know, I kind of tuned out, if you can tell. It's gotten to the point where I'm actually alt-tabbing a little sometimes.
How dare you!
I know.
Siege onagers cleaning up the Chokanu's though, no big deal. NBD. Yes. Look at them go.
Seriously, MBD?
Yep, NBD.
Okay. I can live with that.
Seriously though, can we call it a draw yet?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no power.
Oh, here come the elephants. Yes! Elefantes! That's definitely not what they are in Spanish, but I'll pretend that is.
Okay. I think we're just gonna let everything go for now.
Yeah,
even when you say something stupid like that.
Kill Chokanu's pretty well. Look at this. That's fun.
I've heard they do as well. I don't know where you heard it from, but you heard it from me first.
That's not true.
I don't know now. It's just to the point where I'm just like, oh god. And I don't even know where all the Mangadai from Nikov are. Oh, they're still stuck up the top. This is so depressing.
When people look back on this game, do you think they'll say it's a great game?
It was a close game.
Well, obviously, it's been almost 2 hours.
Isn't that the definition of a good game?
No, every long game's a good game.
A close game is a good game.
A close game is always a good game? That's your definition of a good game? If it's close,
like
it's good?
the one-handed stomp, one-sided stomp, one-handed. What the? Ah, it's been too long.
One-footed.
Yeah, that would work too. Anyway, stomp, then it's kind of not as much a good game usually. It's too one-sided. Keep talking, because I think we should keep talking, otherwise...
I think we shouldn't diminish what these players are doing, concentrating for this long at this game after 6 hours of playing. I can't imagine the fatigue mentally, physically, and emotionally that they're currently going through. Particularly emotionally, because I'm emotionally fatigued. I want to cry. So I can't even imagine what my dudes,
Okay.
Nika, FedEx, Gary, Juan, Easton, Mundy, Rats, and Tammy Theater said all their names because we have a personal connection, are currently feeling.
Okay.
There, I talked. That's what happens when you make me talk for like 30 seconds straight. I say dumb things like that. Do you want me to keep talking?
Sure! Better than silence.
Well, there's like a bunch of purple paladins that are running around here.
Yeah, I mean, they have to defend their trade from this pressure coming in from the Hong Kong team. And, you know, the scores are actually quite... Well, actually, 4K score at this point is not that much of a difference. But Gary's lagging really far behind everyone else. The score of everyone on the Hong Kong team is pretty much equal with Juan. But Nikov and FedEx really, their score is so much higher than everyone else's at this point in time. And they just keep trying new ways of trying to get to the trade, but every single time they're getting pushed back. This is a real struggle. This must be exhausting for everyone involved. I'm not sure how anyone is gonna win this. I mean, it's still so close. The Hong Kong team is close to getting into the trade, but even when they do, Easton's got... Oh, not Easton. Gary's got 2k gold left, 6.8k for Juan. What did Gary spend on all his gold on? 3.6 for FedEx and 900 for Nikov. So actually, Nikov's struggling a little for gold.
Gold, or wood, and food prices are starting to rise pretty high too, in addition to like the 750 stone price right now, which is always fun. Everyone's basically got all the resources they need.
It's only like an hour and a half or longer into the game. That's an hour and 50 minutes game time. So game time's about 1.5 times real time. So an hour and 10-15 minutes of real time. But those bombard towers from Juan are just making the push so difficult for Hong Kong down the middle. He must have spent a lot of gold suddenly just buying up a ton of stone to put those up, and it's paying off for them. On the other side, however, it looks like those elite war elephants coming from Easton going to be a bit of an issue for them up the top, and in the center of the map a push from the Hong Kong team as well. The Hong Kong team is pushing everywhere now, and all of a sudden Argentina is the one on the back foot and defending the entire time, which is not a position that they want to be in.
Orphans are like really good if you don't have monks. That's my expert opinion.
Yeah, good expert opinion.
They totally kill stuff, particularly one-on-one. I hear they kill anything one-on-one.
I hear that too. What would you know?
Yeah, I think ours might call GG. What do you think?
I think so as well.
You think they'll do it before 2 hours?
No.
Huh.
Did I just shatter your dreams?
A little.
Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please.
Oh man, this is a mess.
Yeah.
It's worth saying, I mean, Hong Kong has done an amazing job here when it seemed like they were at a disadvantage 8 billion years ago, back when people were still in like Castle Age and stuff. I vaguely remember they seemed like they were losing the game then. By vaguely remember I mean, well, that was way too long ago for me to remember, but I think that's what happened. Oh my god, they do it? Oh, this is so exciting!
What? They called it before the 2-hour mark? Oh, wow.
What
wow, GG,
a
GG. What a close series.
Game. God.
Yeah, you say that now.
I mean, it still was an amazing game. I shouldn't be like bitter and upset because it took 6 hours out of my life, but it really was a great game. Hong Kong played incredible.
You didn't sound bitter and whatever while you were saying it only took 6 hours of your life either.
Yeah, I mean, Argentina, I think, definitely made some mistakes, but what can you do? You can only do so much when you're playing for 6 hours in this matchup. but incredible, really.
Exhausting. Yeah,
Exhausting
really exhausting
mentally,
game for both.
physically. Look at these stats, man. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I was looking at it before and I was like, oh my god.
Almost everyone with 1,000 units lost. Ridiculous numbers of eco stats. Things, stuff, can't say.